Jarrett Culver. I know nobody's going to be making this video for him. First off, every time I think of Jarrett Culver, I think of the restaurant Culver's. Being from Baltimore, back there's a Culver's, so love Culver's out here. But it's 10 minutes away from me, so it's like a 30-minute commute. 10 minutes there, 10 minutes. Either way, let's talk about Jarrett Culver. And he actually had a good game tonight. Let's talk about the young man. Hawks stop a 3-game skid with a 125 to 108 win over. Shout out to Dejounte Murray having 27 points. Clint Capella had 20 and 12 rebounds. Trae Young dropped 30 and 14 assists. All right, yes, I know it's over the Orlando Magic, and you expect the team to get this, but the Hawks, who have possession of first place in the Southeast Division with Washington's Wizards loss, knew that this team was hungry going into this game. And you can say this team played a full game. They built the lead early, and they were still able to close out the game. And, Trae Young looked good. And look, Capella helped clean the boards, but Jarrett Culver came out and grabbed 12 rebounds. Dude, their rebounding effort out there was awesome. Okay, their effort and focus was amazing. Regardless of who was in the game, they were just doing a good job of finding their man, putting that butt on the other man and boxing out and going to get that rebound. You can't be watching the ball go up, okay? And obviously it's hard to win in this league, but when you're on a road trip and you go and you rally, when guys like Jarrett Culver come out here and just grab boards like they did tonight, Jarrett Culver got the opportunity due to an injury to DeAndre Hunter and John Collins. Sprained ankle and then a right thigh soreness. Sprained ankle for John Collins, right thigh soreness for DeAndre Hunter. Culver came out here, put up 9 points and 3 for 7. Missed both 3-pointers he took, but went to the line 4 times, went 3 for 4. Had a block, 2 steals, 12 rebounds in 30 minutes. And he spent a lot of his time so far this year in the G League and has played less than 4 combined minutes for Atlanta before tonight. And the 12 rebounds were the most of any in his game and his first time in double digits since the 2020-21. And considering his limited chances this year, the 30 minutes of playing time should be considered an outlier and obviously not something that he'll continue to do moving forward. But let's not disregard Jarrett Culver, because the game wasn't all pretty. They had an injury bug. As I previously mentioned, DeAndre Hunter was a game time decision with a right hip flexor soreness. Right hip flexor out of hip flexor injury as well. Literally right hip flexor. Took like a month or two for it to go away. So DeAndre Hunter literally left in the first quarter and did not return. And it was the same injury that's held Hunter out the game before. While John Collins came down hard on his ankle after a dunk attempt and he limped off, and they're calling it a sprained ankle. So hopefully it's not too bad. But they did a good job of, building up that lead. And Clint Capella had a great showing. But look, with injuries, including Justin Holiday, who was out, the Hawks needed some help, and guards Trent Forrest and Jarrett Culver helped out. All right, Culver in those 30 minutes just grabbed boards, did all the little things that don't show up in a stat sheet that people don't appreciate. And Forrest had 4 points and 2 rebounds. And Culver was so solid defensively. And I really think they were good. They were down in the G League and they found a way to get the minutes. And Jared got his opportunity tonight. And he was productive. And they wouldn't have won that game if it wasn't for Culver out there, even Forrest, and contributing the way that they did. So that's something that I think people are overlooking and almost not, I don't want to say disregarding, but aren't realizing how much of an impact it really does have in a team's success. So that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Could Jarrett Culver, if let's say like injuries do strike this team a little bit worse than what it seems like initially, do you think this is a team that, not a team, but something that could lead to more opportunities for Culver? I don't know. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I would love to see Culver. Look, I'm a Timberwolves fan, and as a Timberwolves fan, Culver left a bad taste in my mouth because of obviously what had happened. And hopefully this could be some, I would love for him in his career to figure it out. Okay. I'm not one of those people who's salty that he hasn't figured it out. Nah, I'm out here just hoping that the kid can get his ball down and become a productive member in the NBA and have a long career. Because if you're hoping for the downfall of others, that's just not a good way to live. It's not healthy. It's not fun. And yeah, let me hear your thoughts.